Okay. Welcome everybody to our season 14 Zero to Hero. So I haven't played Diablo for a couple of weeks, so do forgive the probably very apparent rust that's going to be around the edges. Um, the idea of this is I'm going to be taking a character that I start building now, all the way from level 0 all the way to T12, and we'll go from there. The idea is obviously to do this without prior gear or things like that. So the new season means that there won't be any gear, but we'll be doing a different form of video. So I'm going to turn clips from this live stream here into a bigger, wider video, and then that'll be the first video of its type that I really sort of put out. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, please do leave a like, and we'll get going from there. So, like I said, that was the intro. Here we have some reliquaries. This is actually pretty cool. Okay, so there is some pretty cool stuff there. Okay, so I'll go through these a different time. We're going to create a new character. I know nothing about some of these characters. I know nothing about how strong they are, things like that. I do need to decide which one I'm going to go with. How am I going to do that? There's a couple I'm interested in. I do kind of want to play Paladin. I tried it last season. It wasn't ideal. I wanted to play Warlock potentially. So yeah, I'm trying to decide between a few. What would I do? What would be the best way to do this? So I know there's been a lot of nerfs and rebalances. That is the thing. Paladin maybe. I think it is going to be between Warlock or Paladin. I played Sorcerer a lot last season. My friend played Spiritborn. Barbarian is just always going to be strong, I think, is the thing. I am kind of interested in Druid. So there is a small chance I go for that. Let me see what is strong this season, because I don't want to play something and then it be terrible. Should have probably decided this before. Yeah, probably should have decided this before, but yeah, we're gonna go through here. So okay, so I've had a quick look at some of the rankings. Uh, you know, I think I mean Rogue is meant to be really strong. Barbarian is meant to be really strong. Okay. I mean, really, the playthrough I should do is based on what I like the look of, um, not just what the best is in slot. I mean, Barbarian, I didn't play last season. I'm a little bit, I'm drawn to it because of how strong it was, and I know it's still strong again this season. Paladin is a bit, I think it's a bit meh. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do Paladin. I think Paladin is where we want to be at. I tried it last season a little bit, and I did enjoy certain aspects of it. I think this is the class I want to play. I like the aesthetic of it. I like the sort of angel, the light elements to the class. So I feel like that's the kind of character I want to embody for this Zero to Hero. So we are going to be taking Paladin as the primary class for the season, and then we need to create a build. I'll go male, customize here, and then we'll go. I always try and make it look like me. I don't know why. We'll make it look like pretty much exactly like me if I can. How's the hair? Really, I want it a tiny bit longer than that. Um, so that might be the best we can get, really, because the rest of them don't really like me. My hair. Yeah, we'll leave that because it's the closest. It's not quite perfect, but the closest to me. Obviously, the figure is bang on me, so hell yeah, that's exactly what we like. Okay. So I think we'll keep. So I think we'll keep it very clean aesthetic. We might give him some markings potentially. No, I don't think. I think we'll just keep it clean. I think we'll just keep him very, um, very basic looking in that sense. I think the idea I want to go for is a very clean Warrior of the Light build. For the name of the character, I always go DRO. I don't know why I've always done that. I've done that since Skyrim days. So that'll be our character. Very sort of basic looking. I want to try and make it look like me as much as possible. That I would say looks fairly close to being me. Obviously, he's got probably about 20 kgs of muscle on me, but you know, not a bad attempt. I'd say not a bad attempt. And then we'll start off on normal for the difficulty. We're in a queue. Hopefully, it doesn't take long, because that would be inconvenient if it did. Seeing as I'm late to the stream that I wanted to get on time for, because I had to update the game. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So ideally, this bit would be quick. Ideally. I did select endgame, didn't I? Let's just close this quickly. Yeah, endgame. Okay. Let's see if we can get in, please. That'd be fantastic. Okay. Goodness me. Pulled a muscle in my neck and yeah, it's sore. It is sore. Okay. Have a sweet whilst we wait. Wow, is there really that many people playing right now? Let me in. Okay, this is taking the mick out of my life. Why are we in a queue for this long? Please. I was late to the stream because it was updating and it took ages. And now I've got to wait an eternity. Just let me play. I've just created this. I'll see if you whinge, you win. So I'm gonna just whinge about everything all the time. Would you look at that? Perfect. 10 out of 10. Okay. Oh god. 0 movement speed. I forgot how slow you move. That is tragic. That is absolutely tragic. So one of the first things I'm going to try to do is get some mobility because that is awful and it feels terrible to walk around in slow motion. And we're also going to take a look at the new reliquaries and season pass items. Let's decide if we're going to spend any money or not and get those. So let's get that looked at now. Season of Death Awakening. Okay, what do we have as part of it? Quite a cool eye. What's this? The gloves? Oh, the gloves look quite good. The horse armor looks pretty cool. Very similar to the old one, actually. Lizard horse, though. That's interesting. Very interesting. Lizard horse, okay. For the weapons here, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, I'm liking the green sort of almost dead vibe to that. That's cool armor. That's really cool actually. This is pretty cool. Okay, they've definitely done better than last season. Was there a little pet as well or not? Or no little pet for this one? Yes, little flying around dragon thing, okay. And then the armor set itself, the one that every character gets, what does it look like? Oh yeah, this is good. I do like this. It's almost a little bit of a goldish color on the last season, but yeah, I like it still. I like it. They're pretty cool. And then let's look at the Overwatch one. So, what do we get as part of the Overwatch? Oh, I need to click on it. Is that Genji's sword maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it is. And I played a lot of Overwatch and I don't know what this is either, so maybe I'm just clueless at this point. But yeah, I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the Overwatch one. I mean, I can literally just buy loads of stuff right now because I have the ones from last season. I didn't realize it carried over, which is kind of interesting. So, I mean, I'll take it though. I will take it. Okay. Okay, okay. We'll just claim everything we can. We will claim everything we can, and then we'll get into it. And then the armor for the gloves here. Okay, so that's that one done because I had all the stuff from the last season. The armor here. Bless me, man. Goodness me. Yeah. This needs again. Where is the... So I think this is the Sorcerer, which is what I played last season. That does look pretty cool for the Sorcerer, actually. I do like that. Where is the... Paladin? This is the Paladin armor set here. I like it less so for this. It looks better as sorcerer armor or smaller armor in my opinion. We'll check out the shop here. Let's see what else they've got going on. Okay, so I think that's all the sort of same stuff as before. That does look really cool actually though. That is really, really cool. They've got Overwatch themed gear. That's Reaper. That's Roadhog. Reinhardt. Mercy. Moira. Genji. Brigitte. And then this here was... I cannot remember who this was. I think it was added after I stopped playing. So yeah, I know a few of them. I know a few of them. I'll give myself credit for that. Okay. Paladin armor sets. you know, Paladin might have some of the best armor in the game. I don't think anything's beaten this. This might be one of my favorite armor sets just in the entire thing, but yeah, that just looks unbelievable. But I don't have the bread to just be spending all of that on this, so your boy is not going to be doing that. Your boy is not going to be doing that. I do need to decide if I'm going to proceed with getting these or not. Because the weapons, I mean, I don't actually really care that much about getting the weapons, if I'm honest. The beasts, there are some kind of cool, like that's pretty cool, to be fair. That I do quite like as well, to be honest with you. It's better than what I have currently. This sort of like creature here, that does look also pretty cool. So I mean, I'm inclined to do it. And then the armor here, how bad do I want it? How much is it? How much am I spending? It's like £8 in it, I think. I need to buy 600 more platinum. £8.39. Am I gonna just do this quickly? Alright, yeah, let's just do it quick. Why not? I'd rather not everyone sees all my bank details, etc., etc. That would be just a terrible idea to just leave all over the internet. That would be a pretty horrible idea. Yep, that's all gone through hopefully now. Continue. The money is out of my account, so I'd very much appreciate. Okay, I think. Is it there? Do we have the money? No, yes, maybe. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then view bundle. Let's just purchase the bundle. Complete purchase. Premium Battle Pass bundle has been acquired, so I can now bring this back over. Wow, we have it all unlocked. So let's go to get some of the cool stuff first. Let's get this cool looking horse thing. Let's not buy a platinum because that would break my heart. Yeah, yeah, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. It does take a long time to redeem stuff in this game, doesn't it? You try and just do it quick and then you'd have to wait a good few seconds. So that's perfect. And then we'll go and get the beasts here. And then again, this cool armor here. I think I might have to rock the beasts because I did a lot of the dragon. I think you got a dragon last season from somewhere, and then yeah. So I'm gonna have to rock the beast for this one, I think, and then we'll grab this here, and then we'll get the armor in the next clip once that's been purchased. Come on, come on! Thank you very much. And then we'll start off with, since we're playing the paladin, we want to start off with the paladin armor, really. There we go. Claim, and claim with favor. The rest of it I'll get another time because it's meant to be a 0 to hero, and I've sort of started the new season 14 with a let's look at everything in the season introduction. I actually don't know much about the seasonal activity. I haven't looked that much into it. But that was a quick rundown of the store, everything that's new, sort of in the store, the reliquaries. I don't think I can say that word right. I think I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it, which is embarrassing. And then yeah, let's we'll get our guy geared up with an aesthetic that looks pretty cool now. Let's do that here. Okay. We'll just put on all the new armor. If we zoom out, yeah. If I change the pigments, is there anything? I don't think these are going to be very good at all, to be honest with you. Yuck, 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 yuck. Actually, that one doesn't look too bad, actually. I mean, it's just not as good as the original, is it? Yeah, I think we just keep it to the original black and gold. That looks pretty cool. So we'll go with the new seasonal armor and then the no pigment for that. And then let's see, weapon wise, can we put on that kind of matches? Quite like that as well. That does look pretty cool. That's the World of Warcraft one. I think we'll put the World of Warcraft one on. I'm not sure that's right. I don't think that is right. I've got a sword in it. It just says PH here. Is that a bug? That has to be bugged, surely. Have I run into the first bug of the season? That's hilarious. Just PH, sword sticking straight out of my arm. It's an interesting shield if it's not the case. Okay. Some of these are pretty cool shields, I'll be honest with you. That has like a big wall. It does kind of work. I think I like this one or this one. For me, let's go with that one. Why not? And then we'll leave that as that. Okay. We'll go with the new portal. Let's do that. And then there's no new angel thing. Pet, we want our winged boy, so we'll put him on. Confirm look. And then stable here. Let's go with, I said we're going to do the cat. So let's do the cat. Cool armor. And then do we have something cool that we could... that looks pretty cool. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that as the aesthetic. Boom. Confirmed look. So we have our doggo here and then us here. We look fantastic. Okay, we still move hella slow. Okay, so we are obviously new season. We are going to be doing seasonal activities, things like that. There is obviously the new seasonal bits and bobs here. We need to obviously level up, and the main way we're going to do that is through Helltides. We need to go to... Let's go over here. We'll set this as our favorite because we're going to be always coming back here. First things first, we need to get our Helltide set up. That's the quickest way to get from level 1 to 70. That's going to be mainly how we're going to be doing that, is through the Helltides. Obviously, war plans and things like that as well. There are many other ways you can do it, but we want to try and be efficient. So what I'll do is I'll sort of cut some clips in of me doing that. Any good finds that I find during Helltide will be clipped in. And we'll go from there, really. We'll have some fun with it. And obviously, we'll keep you updated on what we do and don't get. I'll also give you a breakdown of what I do select through the Helltide trees, because I know some people will probably be curious about how did I do it and so on. These are not my ideas. I do watch the community's videos, people like Rage Gaming, and many other people like that. So credit to them and where it's due. But yeah, it's not all my ideas, but I like to take the inspiration and work with that. I did just say I was going to do Helltides pretty much exclusively, but I lied, I'm not going to. And we got 2 XPs there at the start, which is really nice for rewards at the very start like this. So that's really, really good. So 2 XPs to start this off, and the first one was a Helltide. Let's crack on with that. Let's just teleport to it. Actually, can I can't craft anything, so I literally have nothing on this account. Now that's a good looking trio right there. A boy flying, a cat in the back, and us just looking swaggy at the front. I'm talking about how to play. So guys, bear with me because I need to remember how all my buttons are working. What do we have? This was our attack, okay. And what was our standstill and attack? Do I not have a hold still button? I thought I had a hold still button. Maybe I can't. Right, let's get the skill points in. The first thing I think we want was Holy Hammer, I think. Okay. I need to double check what builds I'm sort of going for here because I'm following a leveling build from Rage Gaming. It's their Season 14 fast level 1 to level 70 easy end game. So that will be the build I'm following, and I will be following that pretty much verbatim. So if you're curious about why I'm putting things here, go check that video out and they'll be explaining what I'm following and why I'm following it. So it's advance, and then we'll be getting that when we get to level 3, so we need to just hold off a second now. Wow, we move unbelievably slow, don't we? Unbelievably slow. Literally everything is going to be sort of an upgrade for us at the moment, which is quite cool. Going from where I was before, where pretty much nothing was upgrading us, this is going to be interesting. Just die here. Okay. We'll take literally any and everything. Come on. Alright, we are level 3 now, I think, which is our first sort of really big skill point because that gives us this. And I think this is what we need to use to essentially give us the ability to throw. So we have that on there. I actually think I want to have... How much does it spin around us? It does. I want to have that on... Let's get off here. How do I do this again? Here, like I say, you have to excuse my... Let's do that. So I'll do that to lunge forward, and I'll have that as just a constant throw it out. They look so beautiful, man. They're like glittery hammers. They just look so cool. The aesthetics on this game is just, yeah, really, really good. Really nice. We need to try getting to follow us is, I think, the other thing that we need to try and do. I think there's a way to make them all follow you around, which is, I think, the end sort of goal of the build is to get there. But we will certainly do that. Okay. Boom. Alright, our first boss fight of the season. How are we gonna do? I say boss, it was not much of a boss. I say that. Normal difficulty is, as you'd expect, pretty easy. But anything and everything is appreciated at this point. So, not a bad first start there. Chuck you on for the extra toughness. Come on. that down here. How? 75 for this one. Let's pull up the map. So I'm kind of just doing laps on myself at the minute, which is not efficient. I think I need to be looking. I can't at the minute anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I need to be looking for the hell one things, but I can't actually get any because I haven't got the spec into it from the war plans. Get out of it there. What is this? Yo! No! Come back! What's this? Glints of hope. I got a bag of ovals already. Wow, I got a... That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's seasonal or if that's like something rare that just happened there, but that was a nice little start. A bag of ovals is not something to scoff at this early, and also those sort of little upgrades there are going to be adding up to big upgrades in the future. This, I think, is the new seasonal activity. Don't really know how it works though, so we'll find out in a second, I'm sure. There we go, big rip in the middle. And I assume I stand on it, yeah. That'd be how you do it. Oh, stop pressing the wrong things there, that'd be good. So let's stand in this one. Oh, taking a lot of damage here. Chest here as well. Okay. New enemies as well, I think, potentially. It does look pretty cool. Like visually, like this game does look really good visually. I play a lot of Diablo 3, and the upgrade graphically from this to that game, I know that game is like 16 years old, so it should be significantly better. But there is a lot of nice upgrades there. I do really need to make sure I don't die because I've got a silly amount of ashes on me at the moment. So if I can get this done without dying, I'd be very appreciative of that. I don't actually know how long these take. I mean, the bar is moving quite slowly, to be honest with you. So I thought this was going to be a lot quicker than it's turning out to be. But I think there is one person here helping me out. I didn't watch on Necromancer. I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, there's a Necromancer here, which is good. So with his help, hopefully we can get this boss down quick. There we go. Perfect. The first seasonal event done, and now I need to go and spend these ashes before I end up ruining this this run with a silly death. Okay, perfect. Let's go find a chest. There's one here. Come on then. There we go. The good thing is, once I do start getting materials and stuff, I do know how to craft stuff. So we will just be crafting for good gear at a certain point as well as having to just be lucky. Whereas when I last played, I had no idea and I had to learn from the very start how everything worked in the game, which was a learning curve to say the least. So our first chest done, level 7 already. Not too bad. The timing is still not great so far, if I'm being totally honest, because we're not spec'd into anything properly. I just want to go toughness, to be honest with you, at the moment. So any improvement on that is what we'll be taking. That can go down there. That can go there for the pants, I guess. Okay. And then, what else do I have? Literally nothing else. Okay. But I need to find my next chest, really. my next chest is a 150 chest. That'd be quite good. So can I spot one? Let's go. Just go to the mysteries here. The control's not quite there yet. We'll get there though. We'll work our way around to it again. Come on, please. Thank you. Alright. Oh, just get off and then. Okay. Another one. What are these glints of hope? That's what I need to work out. I don't know what the glints of hope are, and it might be quite good to know what all this extra currency I'm getting is doing for me. Glints of hope. Is it? I guess here somewhere. No. Glints of hope. Oh goodness, there's a lot down there. What are we all doing? It says glints of hope. 10 glints of hope. Is it to do with this? Is this using glints of hope? No. Stop pressing my buttons again. Alright. Conquer a dungeon. Let's go back to town, and then we'll start dismantling gear and so on and so on and so on. Alright, and let's think about respecking here as well. That doesn't have a level on it, so don't really want to get rid of that yet. Okay, how do we respec again? It's A, isn't it? Skills here. Best and reduces cost. Damage bonus. We'll get to that in a second. Where is? It's going to be level 8 for that. Let's quickly check the build. Or as we want. Fanaticism and Defiance. Okay. So what we'll do is we will do, which one's defensive? Which one's defensive? This one here. W and E, so that's why I used to have my defensive ones here. W could go there, which is spending faith in its power, granting you and allies attack speed. So we'll put that on 2 there.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
FaceTime?
What do you want?
FaceTime or?
Okay, so we need to then go to, we can't spend any more, so we're going to hold on to some points, and we'll try and follow this sort of to a T if I can. That'd be, in my opinion, the best strategy. We'll just quickly sort this here out. Okay, cool. So we'll hold off there for now. I've got a couple of auras and things which just help. What do I need? Okay, so then I can't build anything yet. Where is this guy who I need to chat to? He's all the way over here. Can we get mercenaries yet? Let's do that. Mercenaries here. Hire mercenary. I think we want to go down this path, and then I think You were good as well. Do you have the trip mines? You do, so we want trip mines as well. Oh, he has trip mines, and then here we enlist reinforcement, and then we have this level step up, okay, as it goes. I think Bastion is what we want. Yeah, so, I mean, for now, what's this do? Any skill in combat, why not, for the start here. What's this here? Level 25, okay. And Herodric Cube, I've done this before, I know what to do. Okay. So what? We'll go and just do a little bit of the seasonal quest. Jeez, look at us. The big three there. The big three. Alright, let's start here. I can't lie, I'm just gonna skip. Skip. Yeah, skip. And then here. Glints of Hope. Oh, so you can use these to buy. Gain Glints of Hope. Okay. Interesting. This is just going to help with leveling. Is this the seasonal stuff then? We're going to just pop this now. Probably should have waited till I was on a higher difficulty, but I just want to get some things going. And then, is this we're going to start? That's what I really want. So I can then fly around the map quicker. Okay. So enemy of best damage increases damage 5% up to 5 times. Reduces cost by 5% for 2 seconds up to 5 times. We'll just go cost reduction for now. There. There. Let's do a dungeon. You know, normal difficulty. We'll start off a dungeon. Depending on how we get on, we'll up the difficulty. Oh, hang on, I just realised how I want this to be, and that's not right. I want you there. Okay. A here, and then here, boom, boom. And then we will want you there. Okay, cool. And we'll do W and U, cool. Come on, come back. Pop both of them, we'll just keep them going. Try and keep those buffs up if I can. Clear everything down. Really, we just need to get levels and stuff, get some XP in, because we want to get these hammers so they can follow us around. That'd be really ideal. I love that. I love the sound of that, the weight of it. It just feels fantastic when you use that, the falling star. One of my favourite abilities in the game. Just listen to this, when you go up and down, you turn to an angel. It's just, there's not much that can beat it, I'll be honest with you, not much. just chuck you on. So now is that an upgrade? Okay, cool. Okay, so no upgrades there. Cool, cool, cool.
At least effective enough to allow me an escape when the church eventually finds us.
Come on. Over here. It's a lot slower pace than I'm used to. When I was playing Sorcerer, just teleporting around everywhere. It does feel very different. These things are a nightmare and one-shot me all the time. Just get out of the way, please. Thank you. Just get away from them. Do this event as well, why not? What are we doing? Perfect. Give me all that. Okay. Slow and steady, you know. That's how I would describe this at the moment. Slow and steady. Oh, 3 bosses. Oh, God, the first dungeon we're doing is 3 bosses. Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break. Come on. First nightmare dungeon done. Wait, he respawned! Referee, he's cheating. Please. Referee, have a word. Have a word. That's not fair. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. What have I just got? No message, okay. They can go on. No. What do they have? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so here, falling stars additional charge applies vulnerable to enemy. I'm gonna go additional charge for now. Vulnerable will be good, but I want to just get around quick ideally. I need to see if there's anything else I want to take here. So condemn is what we want to do. So advance weakens enemies, why not? So we need to, I basically just need to focus on getting to level 15, I think is the next major bit. I think when I get to Tyrell here, I will actually get to level 15 because it was 2 XP drops, 1 legendary already from a level 1 pass, which was pretty crazy, and both of them XP, so I'm expecting a lot of XP to drop out there. Level 15, please. There we go. Perfect. That is pretty fantastic. Any upgrades, really? You're an upgrade slightly. I'll take you because I haven't got a ring. I'll put you there. Okay. Very nice. We got to level 16 now, and then I need to respec a couple bits. We'll just get rid of all that. And we'll be slowly beginning to progress. And condemn here. Harness the light and pull enemies in after 1.5 seconds, stunning them briefly and dealing damage. So we want to do that, and then we want to have that. Where would we want to have that? Leave that on shift for now, to be fair, it's fine. And then we want to go back and that's crazy. Level 30, I need that. Okay, so what does this do? Time, fantasy some auras, passive allows you to utilize 15% max resource. Let's go with that for now. Or a passive increases critical strike damage, or damage on raise. Pulse. Generation. Okay, so here, what's the one? Disciple skill follows and orbits around you, dealing damage. That's what we want there. And then Blessed Hammer now slows, or Blessed Hammer increases cast speed and hammers travel faster. Which one do we go for there? I think that one there. Perfect. So now we should be in a fairly good spot. Okay. Okay, we'll rock with that for now until we get a few more levels, and then we'll go again. I think I've got a few levels for my mercenary, so let's do that. For you, we want trip mines, so pierce through enemies, direct damage to an elite, grants you 20% move. Let's go with that. Cool, close. I don't think you've got anything yet to offer me. We'll go over here because I think we've. I did speak to this person, just for some reason I don't know if it's progressed it or not.
You knobs. Time to sit in your pews. Me? Oh, damn well.
I don't understand.
Guess you haven't heard the good news.
Cool. More XP and another currency cache. Nice, nice, nice. More levels, more levels, more levels. We've got 2 new hell ties, so that's good. Let's get cracking on with them. Let's get. Oh, frames just got wrecked. Okay, so we're here. How long? We got 45 minutes. Okay. Let's just go to the ruptures and stuff. We might be at a point where we can start thinking about increasing difficulty if things carry on well. Let's go over here then. Boom. Here. I need to remember what all my skills do, because I'm not remembering what they all do at the moment and what keybinds I have them on. So we're going to have you go in as much as possible, keep the hammers going there, and W there whenever I can, I think, you whenever I can as well. Things are beginning to take shape a little bit. I definitely feel a bit stronger. You know, the some of the passives and stuff which I've got unlocked and abilities that we've now got rolling with, they're helping definitely with that strength. You know, bosses are still tanky. We'll have to continue to work on that. But there is definitely, the build starts to feel like it's coming together now a little bit, especially with the hammers now following us and so on. So we are making progress. The favourite ability in the game, the Falling Star, there is just great. This, and we'll bang again. Up here. In and out of danger a little bit, why not? Just play with fire. Perfect, yeah, so definitely the build feels like it's coming together a bit more now, which is nice. Is that a worm? Oh, we've got a worm, hell yeah. It's the first worm of the season. I don't have the skill point spec yet, so I don't have loads of XP orbs, but that will be what we're going for in a bit, is those worms there with the XP orbs. But it's a good sign that we're doing the right things for the season. Pay attention and not get wrecked here. Don't want to do that. Really want to get this done without any deaths, because that would be problematic given that I have a lot of things on me at the moment. A lot of health. Two of them now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, man. Just not mess with the key bindings up right now. Just be a bad time to do that. Get at least one done, perhaps that is that possible. I'm wasting hidden potions, I didn't even realise. Pressing the wrong buttons there. Let's go over here. Smoke. Things have got to start working their way down at some point, please. He's brought everyone over to me. There's one guy. He's brought all of his foes over to me. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. It's genuinely that I can't get stuff finished. There we go. Wow, this Donny here, he nearly just screwed me over. He brought everything he had over to me. Oh, there was so much stuff. He needs to relax. He needs to relax. I'm not geared to be able to deal with all that stuff. I can't do it. Not right now. I've got so many ashes on me as well. I need to go spend. Oh, I need to just get away from everyone. I need to just get away. I want to run away. Boom. Two-handed sword. Okay, cool. You better, yeah. Let's go with you then. Yeah, cool. Okay. 1 out of 2. Okay, get that one. Okay, so I think I can go back to town. I think that's what they said to do. So let's try that. I hope I've done it. I couldn't check the map because I don't want to die. Because if I have more hell ties, I've got a lot of ashes there. Oh my god, why do I do that every time? Oh, I just go to click to move and I click myself through the portal I just came out of. I can't be the only one that's done that. I can't be the only person. I refuse to believe it. What level are we going to get to now? Oh, okay.
That's it for that piece.
It's going to be better there. Get rid of those two. Cool.
Taken apart. Melted down.
Strike chance is nice. You can't. I think if we done with you, so we'll put you down there. And then we'll put you in there for now. I don't want to waste you yet.
What is a fortress, isn't it?
Okay. So spend cinders. Okay, so that'll be easy because I've got loads here ready to go. So let's go and spend them. Where is the closest chest? Bring there. Not far at all. Oh, alarm again. Okay. Let's still play this because potential. Thank goodness it ain't a hardcore playthrough, because if it was, I'd be livid. I'd be so mad at myself. Wow, I got wrecked. I got wrecked. That's the first death of the season, and it's come an hour in. Embarrassing. So now next is a nightmare dungeon. Let's just travel to it. Perfect. Release the lever. It's probably going to be useful to do, so I should get that done. the lever. Release the lever. I'll go this way, aren't I? So let's just go this way. I feel like it's going to be up here. Why am I running? Okay. I've got a rune already. Nice. Okay. Up here we go. Crude topaz. Nice. Just going through the motions at the minute. We're just going through the motions. Chest there. We'll take that. And boss time. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. That's what we like to see. And then we'll pop you here. Movement speed, we love that. Resource cost. Okay. Movement speed, armor. Okay, maximum life. It's just gonna be better than nothing. Should we want to do? Is this holy damage? What damage is it? Doesn't say if it's holy. It is holy damage. Okay, so holy damage is good. It's physical. That's holy, and then the hammer is holy as well. Okay, perfect. Main weapon damage, 100% main weapon damage. Don't mind if I do, buddy. do not mind if I do. Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Perfect, Hell Tide, boom. Immediately there. So, 900 Hell Tide, Hell Tide. I think 2 Hell Tides is good enough to keep, so we'll do that. So I need to get the stones from the pedestal from somewhere. Come on, man. I'm gonna be rich. It's the first greed shrine of the Zero to Hero. Could be really useful actually because my gold is not great. It's not great at all right now. It's currently 101k, but that's after using the greed shrine. So yeah, it was considerably less. I definitely don't have my gold build set up ready to go like I had on my other character, where every time I got a single gold drop from a chest, it was 2 million per instance of gold, which was just nuts. It was just nuts. Executioner thing. Okay. Keep her going. Keep her going. So we got one. Nice. want to do it. See if he drops anything juicy for us. Okay. Where haven't I not done it? I'm not at a point where I can do hard yet. It's still not there yet. But after this dungeon, I'm gonna level up all my skills. I think with 11 skill points, I should be in a position where we can do that. So try it out in a minute. We might be getting to snack time. May need a little snack to eat in a moment.
Khalid took the last of the warriors out to face the flesh eaters. The rest of us will try to shore up our defenses here. I am loath to spill cursed blood here amidst the bones of our ancestors, but I shall.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. XP, I'll take it. Okay, now let's see where we're putting points now, shall we? Um, Condemn, we'll give it cooldown reduction, movement speed. Yep. Auto justice. Okay, so he, there we go. See, the thing is though, this needs to go here for me. Okay. Okay. So that, how long does it last? Like 20 seconds, then damage, up against benefits. Okay. So that'll be how I start tackling bosses and difficult content. So I still have some leftover ones from last time, which is nice. Could just not die with them again, that'd be great, wouldn't it? That's we'll mark that chest there. Come back to it in a second. Pop that to give us some speed and stuff. Okay, for you. I just wasted so many. Oh, the death things in this game they're brutal, man. It's always like after I kill an enemy, I die to something. It's always the way it is. It's very frustrating, man. What am I doing? I forgot I can travel on this guy. go back to town. Actually, no, is there another one? I need to do another one. I think I actually need to do another one, so that's unfortunate. I came back too early. I did, I need to do another one, okay. What we'll do, we'll use the super on this one here, the Arbiter of Justice. We'll do that. We'll just, should we use it straight? Let's use it straight away, why not? So look, see I become this like angel covered in light with these wings. It's such a cool ability, it looks so good. I look like Tyrael in Diablo 3, if you remember the cutscene when he was in heaven. Probably is inspired by him. He goes, I am justice itself, so the Arbiter of Justice does make a lot of sense. I don't actually know if that's canon. Let me know, guys, if you know. But yeah, it's just such a cool ability there. But the cooldown is pretty hefty, I'll be honest. That's a 100-second cooldown. What? Not ideal. Anywhere near him, because last time I got wrecked by his thing. Okay, let's go over here and see how much this one costs. Hopefully another 75. Manual there, so that's gonna get picked up. Read you, grab you again, and let's go back to base. Okay, it's better. I actually think I like what's equipped more. That's better. Okay. Right. Put a little cooldown reduction in there, why not? Okay.
Step up to my
Cool. And then you, are you better than what I've got? All damage. Yeah. Actually, probably not. Actually, I probably want to keep that because the resource there is quite nice. That resource on Lucky Hit is actually quite nice for us right now because resource is a problem. Let's see what spores you got for me. What spoils have you got? Holy damage multiplier, perfect. No. get some better ones than that. Really, we want. We can do that because there's 2 XP there, so we'll do that. Let's level up. Let's put all our points in to. Okay, and then we want to put all our points into Blessed Hammer, I think it was. Perfect. Perfect. Jeez, look at us. Look at us go. Alright. An oath. I think he said this one here. It's the one we want. The disciple. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. So you hit to basic skills, or I mean all stats. Can't complain. Can't complain. Critical strike chance, damage. Critical strike chance. We'll go for that. I think over damage. We'll get rid of you. Can't do anything with you yet. So cool. We will obviously be turning those into the escalation sigils, so that is something we are going to be doing, obviously. And yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to have a little break. So we're going to have trip mines, and then we have inflict vulnerable, and then you here. You have as Bastion here, and then here on injured. Yes, perfect. So I should have just given myself massive upgrades there. I'm gonna take a small break. We'll collect this stuff in a moment. But yeah, we're gonna take a small break so I can have some food. So let's give us a 5-minute break there. Okay, we are back. So let's get back here and then perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we me and these portals, man. Honestly, I am perp at avoiding them. I am terrible at it. Okay, so let's get on with this. So this is going to be our first Undercity. Okay, so this is going to be our first Undercity. We don't have any tributes. We're just doing this for the I was going to call it a battle pass. It's not a battle pass. What's it called? Why am I losing my mind? What is it called? For Tyrell. Okay, so this is going to be our first Undercity run. We don't have any tributes, but we are going to hopefully be able to just breeze through this. I'd like to assume it won't be that hard. We're on normal difficulty, so again, nothing too crazy, I'm hoping. Keep her going. Oh, my ability is kind of crazy at the moment. Let's start with this. Oh, it's got a cooldown and res at the cooldown. Okay. I upgraded one of the abilities and it's now got a cooldown. Nice. Okay guys, this is our first Undercity. We're on level 2. I've upgraded a few different things, so now I can enter Arbiter mode quite easily from just using several different skills, which is really cool. I am able to do this quite comfortably. I don't think I'm at a point where I can increase the difficulty just yet. We do have a really cool super ability here. Boom, and we get these really cool wings and everything like that as soon as we enter Arbiter ability. And the super is called Justice Arbiter. It makes you. It looks like Tyrell from Diablo 3 when he's in that cutscene in the heavens. So I'm assuming it's based off of that. But yeah, it's a fantastic ability, and I'm very happy with the way things are going along. We're level 30, so we're breezing through. Only a couple hours in, and this has not been the most efficient XP setup either yet. We still haven't unlocked the Helltide upgrades to really breeze through. So once we do that, we'll be flying through the levels. But yeah, that's just a quick sort of update at level 30, and the build is coming together quite nicely. I actually think I might come off of this upgrade now that I'm looking at what it's doing. Yeah, okay. Once we've done this bit, we'll actually turn that off because I'm running out of resource too quickly at the minute. I'll need something to give me resource back quicker, otherwise I am stuck with periods where I can't do any damage for extended periods, which is not good. So whilst we're here, let's do. Oh yeah, you can't change when you're in the thing. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay. Come on. Okay. Because we don't have the upgrade, I can just skip that one. I need to actually do it.
I have devoured many.
Alright, let's get this first Undercity done. Yeah, I need to swap out that first ability because I have no way of generating resource at the minute, which is terrible for for what I'm doing. Oh no. Okay. I mean, thank goodness I've got a bit of a. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get this first one done. We're close. Come on. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Immediately, the first thing I need to do is change that back. So we get out of there and let's do that.
It is done.
Oh, that's brilliant. I took off my shield, which is hilarious. That is absolutely fantastic.
Back to it then.
Got the green one here. Confirm the look. That looks pretty cool. And then we want to take you off. Do that. Okay. And then we'll. Do we have skill points available? We have 2 skill points available. There, and then we also need to. So we've got some seasonal rewards here. Let's activate them now. Let's get those now. Boom, boom, boom. We'll take all of that. Our first legendary of the 0 to hero. Hell yes. So let's see what we got. Did we get lucky or not? This here, gain armor and impairment reduction equal to 34% of your block chance. I feel like that's not too bad. You know, I feel like that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. That's not a bad bit of survivability there. Is there anything else we want here? No, we'll get rid of that. I'd say that's not bad. Not bad for a first legendary of the 0 to Hero playthrough.
Be ready.
Okay. Key already, that's nice. Speed things up a bit. Shrines at the minute. Okay, I'm back over here now. There it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. It's just a bit better, I think. It's better, I think. It's an upgrade as well. Yeah.
Step up to my anvil.
Okay, craft crafting material drop rate and total armor. Not bad to just have. Okay. First crafting material, which is nice. And we can create an escalation sigil. Now, I probably won't do this straight away. This will be used later on for when we get our nightmare sigil or war plan upgraded. So that'll be what that's used for later on. So if you're wondering why I'm not using it now, the reason why is because I want to do the branching pathways where I can pick one of 3 different pathways instead of just getting given one that I have to follow. So that's why I'm going to hold on to that for a little while. Perfect. Game crashed. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Of course it's the store that caused it to crash. Come on, man. Don't be doing this to me. Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to stop for a while and then stream again a little bit later. Because there is. What time is the match? Let me double check this. There's a football match on. Let me see what time the kickoff is. Yeah, so it's kicking off in half an hour. So I've got about 20 minutes longer where I can stream. That was the last season armor versus this season here. So it is quite similar in that sort of base look with then gilting. This one has that sort of copper gilting. This one has that gold gilting. So yeah, interesting. Okay. Let's carry on for another 15-20 minutes. If we crash again, then we'll call it there. How are the people in my friends list doing? 68 already. Gee, oh my god. Can can I view it? View profile. God, he's just rocking a barbarian, isn't he? So yeah, I feel like a lot of people are gonna do that. Anyway, let's we'll probably do this dungeon and we'll call it there. This dungeon will probably take about 10-15 minutes, so because I'm not the quickest right now. As soon as we start getting some legendary pieces of gear, that will be when the game just completely opens up for us. And we can start imprinting and so on, which will be really, really cool. To be fair, actually, this has been going quite quick. Nice. Let's go over here. Very quickly. Let's go. Boom. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Give me all the loot. So, the plan is, because England are playing in the World Cup today, I am going to end the stream here. And obviously from there, we will continue this a little bit later on. I'm not going to stop for the day. I will be playing later on today, so do expect that. And I look forward to seeing everybody then. But for now, we're going to call it there because the football's on soon and I want to get ready for that. Take care, everybody.